Hey y'all, it's Dan for Numerical Lion coming at you from a secret, undisclosed location to talk about this ancient occult knowledge called gematria. Everybody needs to know this knowledge, this practice of coding numbers into words that the elite, the cabal uses, the cabal from Kabbalah, the path to God, gematria, part of Kabbalah. And saw the story today on January 23rd about Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson's electrifying debut sends a jolt through the NBA. He's been out, and now he's back. And let's read a little bit of the article here. For Zion Williamson, the mere act of meeting expectations can be transcendent. When you combine the most pre-draft buzz in a decade, add a thoroughly dominant preseason, and then throw in a half a season of restless anticipation, it produces unreasonable quantities of hype. But during a 4-minute flurry in the fourth quarter of the New Orleans Pelicans' 121-17 loss to the San Antonio Spurs on Wednesday, Williamson lived up to all of it. So he had a great fourth quarter. He had like 17 points. And this was interesting. So he says New Orleans, and it says San Antonio 5, New Orleans 4. If you write out New Orleans, calculator here, New Orleans, it equals 54, right? This is Super Bowl 54 coming up. Always alluding to the Super Bowl because right here he had this. He's wearing number 1 going against number 12, 112 like Super Bowl. Write out Super Bowl equals 112. Super Bowl. See that? 112. Zion Williamson from Duke. Super Bowl 41. Duke also 41. Also 22. I'll show you why that's interesting in a second. Let's get to the decode here. There's a picture of me. So the game was on the 22nd, and he scored 22 points. Just another coincidence, I guess. 22 and 22 is 44. Zion, his first name equals, he went to Duke, Duke 22. Zion equals 44, right? And also the Pelicans lost their 28th game, I think. Yeah. Go here, they lost their 28th game, and they have 17 wins. That's interesting because Zion also equals 17, right? 17 and 28 and 17. What's that? That's 45, like ritual. So anyway, let's get back to the decode here, if we can find it. So basketball equals 22 as well. He's probably the future face of the league. Basketball 22. Scored 22 points on the 22nd. Also, you write out Zion Williamson equals 79. And that is interesting because 79 happens to be a prime number, the 22nd prime number. He scored 22 points on the 22nd. 22, a master builder number. Also, it was his debut. Debut equals 83 in reverse ordinal. And that's special. Uh-oh. I'm wrong with my blog here. Because Zion Williamson equals 83. And 83, the 23rd prime, has happened on a day with 23 numerology. 1 plus 22 is 23. Also on a day with 43 numerology. 1 plus 22 plus 20 is 43. Zion Williamson equals 191. And 191 is a prime number, the 43rd prime. So that's why we're talking about him. That's why he made his debut. They played San Antonio on 122. That's why San Antonio equals 122. So he reeled off an incomprehensible 17 points in just over 3 minutes. 17 points. Zion equals 17. Right? And if you write out his name, we're in the 74th NBA season. Zion Williamson equals 74. Big number in this practice. Gematria 74 also. And 187 is a big number. 187 chapters in the Torah. So let's get back to the decode here. Something wrong with my, I was trying to post and everything got all crazy as far as where I put these screenshots. So from his birthday to this game was 6 months and 17 days. And 617, if I can find it. Yeah, everything just went kablooey. Is the 113th prime number. And if you write out 113 is a big number, the National Basketball Association equals 113. And also 202, kind of like 22, right? He scored 22 points on the 22nd. He's from Duke, equals 22. Basketball equals 22. 113 also happens to be the 30th prime. 30, a number of Saturn. Right? We're talking about, you know, the Saturn worshippers. And the 21 is interesting because it was 201 days from his birthday. 201, kind of like 21, right? It's happened on a day with 63 numerology. 1 plus 22 plus 20 plus 20 is 63. And, you know, racism, 63. Also 27 happened on a day with 27 numerology. You look here, 1 plus 22 is 23, plus 2 is 27. Racism. 27 also, you know, ritual. Racism and ritual. 27 and 45, just like, you know, racism 45, ritual 45. Everything they do has this, you know, racist component to it because the people that rule aren't very nice. So that'll do it. Just hopefully short and sweet. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover. Zion Williamson making his debut. You know, yeah, my blog just went kablooey. I was trying to put this together and I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to fix it. But it's neither here nor there. Anyway, thanks so much. Please support this work. Please spread this knowledge of gematria. My name's Dan. Have a great day, everybody.